sometimes you can go up with the elders and you think that maybe they never make mistakes and they never wore their trousers low and they never cut their hair in a weird style. Got a question at the back?
I just wanted to build on sort of what you've been saying, because I don't think it's not just opening up about your mistakes, it's about not being filled with pride and being able to be vulnerable. Because I was doing a project about refuge, about seeking refuge, and I spoke to my mum about her side of the family, because it's basically everyone was seeking refuge, and my mum's also a social worker for young refugees. And I felt like I didn't know her. Like, we ended up talking till 4 in the morning about what her mum did and what she did and how hard her life was. So it's actually quite emotional, because I was just like, I've never asked you that before. And I think we both felt like, especially when you're related to someone else, you don't talk to them like you talk to your friends. You don't ask them the questions. You make such an effort to be like, how was your day? Your mum asks you how your day was, and you're like, you're asking me again, and I just think it's being okay with that. Being okay with saying, you're my mum, you're my grandma, and you can get upset, and you've had a hard life. And I think that opens that barrier with that person.
Thank you. I know there's only a small gathering of us here today, but it's not quantity, it's quality. And what I'm hoping that people will do from today is go out and spread this word and share it. One of the things I would like to see from the elders is for them to go amongst the other elders and say, give us a chance. We do want to know, and we do want to hear your stories and everything. And go out and spread those words, and for the youngers to go out amongst their own peers and say, look, the elders aren't that bad, and they've got something to say, and so we can create a dialogue and come together a bit more. Got a question at the back?
I was just wondering, actually, because I sort of sit between the elders and the younger.
Like
I mean, that sort of way, so I'm not sure if I'm an older or a younger person. But one of the things that I've observed, really, because it's trying to answer the original question as well, what could they have done, I would say better, but differently. I think that the older generation, in my opinion, they try to shield their children, the younger ones, from some of the things that they've been through. And it was a good thing. They pushed us, I think, because that's one of those products, into education, into studying, into the sort of doctor, lawyer type business person mentality, as if to disconnect us from perhaps the struggles that they've been through. So we don't have, after the Marcus Garvey, somebody else, but we have a whole sort of educated group of people coming through. We don't have, after the Martin Luther King, somebody else coming up, because they made it better, but then they pushed us towards the opportunities that they opened for us. And I think somewhere along the line, we didn't continue the legacy, we didn't continue the struggle. We sort of just drifted into society, and I think we are now beginning to see that even though on a level we were accepted, we weren't really accepted, so we're now trying to hold on to the bits that I think we've left behind, which is that transferable bits from our parents and the elders, and understanding that tenacity that we heard about in terms of the legacy.